FaceTime call about what's new in my life. Where's the little bolt thingy? I actually know what the heck I'm buying. That's my why. Every time I want to give up, every time I want to quit, that is my why. Welcome back to the channel and back to another attempt at a vlog. This is filming with this light that I bought a few years ago that I forgot I had. And it's really nice because it's great for bad lighting when the lighting isn't so great. And I just like that I can put it on a tripod super easily. So we have a couple errands. Why am I trying to put another sock on the same foot? That explains my life lately. I'm kidding, it doesn't. But Dad's, by the looks of it, is getting ready to mow the yard, which is odd because we're supposed to be going on the boat today. We're supposed to be leaving at 11 to go to the yacht club on our neighbors, but I take that to mean that basically we're gonna go have a fun time at the yacht club today. So I'm excited for that because the last time we went to the yacht club was in October, right before my dad kind of went through a major medical thing. So that's the last kind of memory I have of us going on the boat. So I'm glad that he's still here and I'm glad that we're able to do that today. I really want to stay close to the house until, we go do this thing on the boat, and then I can, run along and do my regularly scheduled chores / errands for the weekend. So I kind of have a lot to update you guys on, but because I haven't filmed a vlog in like a hot minute, and to be honest, I don't think I filmed a vlog, but I never posted it. And then, when after a certain time, you're just like, not posting it. So, but I have a lot to catch you guys up on. So we're going to go run our errands, and then maybe we'll come back and have a little FaceTime call about what's new in my life. $4.05 today. I have like 70 miles till E. So apparently this one doesn't have unleaded. That's fine. Yeah, no, you know what? We'll move somewhere else. It was terrible. $45. And then it had the audacity to ask me if I wanted a receipt. No, I don't want a receipt for how much it just bankrupted me. Thank you very much. Actually, it's not that big of a deal. I fuel up twice a month. So, I'm luckier than most. So I'm just going to take my win and shut it. So Dad was a little rude to me when he said to me earlier this week, he goes, "You need to buy a new bag. I'm tired of looking at the one you've got." Thanks, Dad. As if I'm just made of money and don't have real bills to pay, that I need to spend $280 on a freaking bag. Come on, dude. Like, if it's not a tax deductible expense, it doesn't happen. My gosh. So anyway, I pulled out a bag out of my closet. The price of everything has gone up significantly over the last probably 5 to 6 years. And like a bag that you could usually get for $100 is now $200. And I'm not spending hard-earned money on a bag. Like, I'm not doing it. And it doesn't bring me that much satisfaction. All it has to do is carry my wallet, all the things. And so I changed my bag out to this bag, which is actually a bag that my friend Debbie gave me. Ironically, the one that he said he didn't like was also given to me by a friend of mine who no longer wanted to use the bag. But like, I get your point, but it's rude to say that. It gave me a headache when he told me that. I was like, are you seriously saying that to me right now? Like, that's rude. And then my mom, then last night she walked down here with me because we had margaritas and like a nacho night at the house down there and invited our neighbors over, our neighbors who we are going out on the boat with today. She actually said to me that I would be running out of time of being in my prime. Ma'am, I am 27 years old. That is rude. And then she made a comment. She was like, well, even if you met somebody, would you actually get married? At least there's so many unknowns when getting married. And yeah, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, that set me off. And I've been up since like 2 a.m. this morning. So I am in a mood today. We have about an hour before we leave. My mom does this thing where I can see her hovering out in the yard. And I guess it's because she doesn't want to be in the house, because otherwise she'd just sit on the house on the computer. And I just think it's funny because I see her like creeping sometimes. And so immediately I'll get up and shut the blinds because I don't need her creeping on me. Not like I'm doing anything bad here, but you know, still, it's like 27. I need a little bit of privacy here. Yeah, I thought I was gonna keep my camera that I bought, but I think I'm gonna return it because I just don't think I'm gonna use it. That's the reality of it. I just need to pick up the vlog camera more. That's it. That's all there is to it. My video about dating as a Gen Z goes live this afternoon, or maybe in 5 minutes actually. So I don't know, but yeah, I'm filming a part 2 for it too, because there was I've been sitting on this video that I just posted about dating as a Gen Z pretty much since, is that a spider? December. And I've refilmed it a few times. There was a Reddit thing that I wanted to talk about. So, and I kind of reworked the entire video because I just wanted to get something out. But now I've been sitting on this one for 2 months because initially I thought I lost Final Cut Pro file to be able to edit, and then I recovered it. So I don't know how I did it, but I did it. It just shows I don't know how to use my computer, aka my tools, but it's all good. So there's that. But yeah, so basically kind of just waiting now to go. It's gonna be, I need to put my watch on. It's gonna be 11 o'clock, I think, so we're probably gonna head over to their house at 10:55 or so and go from there. I put my hair up because I couldn't stand it just flinging all over the place. Look at Cat Bestie! Look at the baby! I don't really know what else to do. We're just kind of waiting here until it's time to go. Guess I'll clean up my living room in here so it looks like a civilized individual lives here. I ordered a new mouse for the office. I had one that I brought, but this one is specifically for people who have carpal tunnel. This is how am I supposed to, oh, it connects via Bluetooth. Whoa, this is like a, oh my gosh, that is an insane, oh, this is what a mouse for, I don't know if you guys can see this or not, but nope, you can't see it. But this is what the mouse looks like. This was like $59 on Amazon. And then I also have a keyboard coming, which I think is supposed to be delivered today. Oh my gosh. And there's a battery. It takes double A batteries. I actually prefer this over like the USB-C rechargeable ones because those seem to lose battery a lot quicker. But this is cool. Where is the little thingy? I don't see, where's the little bolt thingy? I don't see the Logia bolt. Is it stored in here? Oh yeah, it is. Okay, so that's actually cool. The little Bluetooth adapter piece is actually in the mouse. That's kind of cool actually. I like it. Let's see if we can connect it to our laptop. So this is the mouse that I currently use. This is the MX Master 3S. I bought these in 2023 when I was still working for my first firm. And I really like the mouse, so I ended up buying quite a few. But this is how my hands, I guess I need to, there's no good way to show you. Hold on. So this is how my hand sits with this one. And then this is how my hand sits with this one. I feel like my hand might be sitting a little higher, but I think either one of these is truly like okay to use. I think I might like this one better though, because I don't know if this one has a mouse wheel or not. I don't think you can control the little thingy-mabob with it, the actual mouse pointer. I think you have to actually move it. But this one, yeah, see this one you have to move. This one I don't think you're meant to move. I think you're just supposed to just do that. So we'll see. We may need to go into Bluetooth settings and actually connect it. Yep, there it is. Ergo. It'll be definitely interesting to see how this all works out because that's a totally different feel for a mouse. And like I'm not used to doing that, so that's going to be very different. But I mean, we'll go with it and see how it goes and run with it. Yeah, it's very different, and I don't know if I'm going to like it or not, but on the way to the dock because I am now running behind. Love that for me. I made it back from the boat trip and now, ooh, don't look at my messy dining room table that I don't even eat at. But you know, yeah, because instead we eat on the couch. Just Gen Z things, right? Kidding. No, but so we made it back from the boat trip and it was fun. We had a great time. was long. It was like 4 hours we were gone. So now I am going to probably go all the way out to Publix and go pick up my groceries that I need. I think I can get everything I need and want at Publix, so I'm going to try to do that. I don't think I need anything from Target this week. I don't think. So we're just gonna go from there. Go to Publix. I'm gonna get some fresh dairy products and then stuff for lunches this week. Found some money that was still in PayPal today because I don't know if I mentioned this or not earlier, but I joined this Like to Know It thing, and I've never been able to get like access to the creator. So you can like link stuff, which when I talk about content and video cameras and all that stuff, I can link it through Like to Know It, which is so cool. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. So yeah, I'm really excited about that. I've never had access to it. And so Lauren Norris, who is a creator that I follow, I really enjoy her content. She lives with her fiance in New York. She just got engaged with the University of Alabama, and also she's getting a third cat, which one is enough for me. I can't imagine 3. I don't know. Her content is very interesting to me for some reason. She's one of like the OG creators that I started watching when I was still in college and who was very inspirational to me. So I still enjoy watching her content, but she did a video the other day and she said, if you follow my link, you can get like early creator access to Like to Know It. So I was like, heck yeah, sign me up if it's free, because any way for me to earn, some money from my little hobby here would be nice. I mean, we've only been going for 135 years at this point. I'm just kidding, not 135 years, but it feels like it. Anyway, so I kind of have mixed feelings about this mouse. I'm going to be honest. It's kind of like, looks like a stingray a little bit, but it's kind of weird. And I'm not going to lie, it kind of feels like it hurts my hand more than what I was used to. So yeah, there's that. Oh, also my video just went live, so that's cool. I need to do a little teaser, but I guess I'll do that when I get back. Yeah, I'm going to make a quick list for Publix because I feel like that's going to help me if I actually know what the heck I'm buying. Oh, I withdrew from my class this semester too. So that's another thing I haven't updated you guys on. What it came down to is I got sick right around my birthday, and then I got sick again, and instead of asking for an extension, I just didn't do the assignments and I took zeros and, just said, oh, it'll be fine. And then when the post whatever illness I had, haze, wore off, I quickly had the realization that I made a mistake and I needed to just push through and made the executive decision to withdraw from the course because I was struggling in the course. I'm going to be honest. I don't know how to explain how I was struggling, but the content was just absolutely terrible to me. And I hated it. I hated the content. So that's where we are. But that being said, we're going to pack up and head down to Publix. I have to go to the island to go to Publix. It's not really an island. You just have to go over a bridge to get there. There is a Publix that's closer to me, but I don't like it because it's on Blanding. So I choose not to frequent that Publix for a reason. So if you live in Clay County, then you know. And then come back and fiddle around some more because right now I'm off for the semester. I am taking a summer class though. I am taking a seminar in mass communication teaching. So I'm really excited about that class. I'm excited about what may come from that class. I think that could open the door to whether or not I want to genuinely teach after I graduate from my master's program, or if I want to go a different direction and pursue other opportunities. Master's degree at this point is just to complete it for the purpose of completing it. So, because I'm not the person that starts something and doesn't finish it. So that's what we're going to do. And we're going to do it with a smile on our face. And then we're going to become one of 10% of women in the United States who have a master's degree. That's my why. Every time I want to give up, every time I want to quit, that is my why. So that being said, let's head to Publix. All right, so we have made it to Publix. I feel like I need to bring back the Publix car chats because that's where I used to film these, in the Publix parking lot. The lighting is impeccable here, and truly, like, that's when I first started filming these car chats. on my channel, that really is where, when I would come in the grocery store, I would film before I went shopping. So I was working before I went shopping, and then I was able to get all my frustration and rantiness out, and then I was able to focus on what I needed to do, which was buy groceries for the week and continue on. So that's where we are. So we are actually going to go inside and grab the groceries I need. I almost didn't want to come out here, but we got it done. We figured it out. We pushed through, persevered, because we're Super Sarah over here. It was not that difficult, but you know, some days things are more difficult than others. And we will get said groceries and then head back to the Hizzle and go from there. All right, guys, this is the lineup for this week. We've got the essentials, obviously, half and half, whole milk. And we've got boar's head. Oops, you can't even see that. Quality yellow cheddar, chicken breast, and tortillas. This is last week's tortillas, which we're going to bring with us just in case, because we're going to eat those first. But this is the lineup. All this cost me $50. And while it was $50 at Publix, the savings for lunch by eating a wrap for lunch is about $150 a week. That might be a slight exaggeration. We'll take it, because that means money that can be spent elsewhere, like on gas. So it's 4:58, which basically means it's 5 o'clock, which basically means that the vlog is over. I hope you guys have enjoyed this little catch up with me about life video. I am hoping to be more consistent. I always say that, and then I fall off the rocker, and it's life, unfortunately. But I'm hoping that I'll be feeling like I want to pick up the camera more, hopefully in the future. With that said, thanks guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.